Hello, YouTube. Hello to all my fans out there. Tonight I have something a little bit different for you. I know I usually start this with, well, I have a brand new subscription box. Yay, subscription box dance. Tonight is not that night. Tonight is kind of a not meant to happen, but going to happen because they sent it to me anyway type thing. I know we talked before about Rocksbox and my experience with them. I did end up keeping the jewelry that they sent me for the rest of the week. It said you could keep it for a little while to try it out. So I did end up keeping it for the rest of that week and wearing it every day to work, 8, 9 hour day to see how I felt about it. And I still felt the same. As I said in the video, I was not impressed. The little rainbow and the rainbow earrings were microscopic. You pretty much had to get out, get out, I guess, what do you want to call it? Not binoculars. You know what I'm saying? Like a magnifying glass. There we go. You'd have to get like a magnifying glass out to see the design all together, plus the bracelet, which the Kinder Scott bracelet was a little bit cuter, but still small and still not exactly what I had pictured. The stones actually in the bracelet were acting like they were going to come loose. And so I just tried it out, did not like it, ended up sending it back, and I canceled my subscription. Well, within a couple days, I got an email saying your next Rocksbox is on the way. First, they sent me like a wish list and their picks for me, and I was like, okay, well, I've already canceled, so I just kind of ignored it. And then they sent me an email saying your next Rocksbox is shipped, and I was like, excuse me, excuse me. I don't think you realize who you're dealing with here, okay? And it's not that I really try not to be difficult. I try not to be that chick with these companies, and you know what I mean when I say that chick. I try not to be that chick with these companies. I'm a subscription reviewer freelance. No one pays me to do this. No one sends me free memberships or boxes, none of that. I pay this all out of pocket. But I try not to be difficult. I work in customer service. I'm a waitress in a bar, and I understand that it's hard being in customer service. So I was just like, okay, I don't want to be that chick, but y'all are pushing me here because I canceled the subscription. It said you're canceled. Well, at first I put it on hold. So I did get an email saying the subscription was put on hold. So that was confirmed. And then after that email, they sent me another one saying, oh, your next Rocksbox is on the way. And I was just like, okay. So I sent them an email and I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. I got the Rocksbox, did not like it, sent it back with all the pieces and the boxes and everything, sent it all back. And now y'all have taken that. I've put a hold on my account. And so that seemed like a great idea for y'all to be like, oh, okay, you didn't like it? Here, have some more, here's another box. Why don't you try it again? And I'm like, y'all are very persistent. And the set was going to end up being like $112 if I would have bought it, which I had considered it. Had it been bigger, the rainbow and the matching earrings, honestly, I might have sprung for it. I'm not going to lie. And of course, the bracelet's Kinder Scott. Can't talk. Kinder Scott, one of my favorite jewelry designers. I have some other pieces by Kinder Scott I would have loved to add to my collection, but the stones were loose and the other pieces were microscopic. So I did not feel that it justified 115 something like that dollars on that set when the quality just wasn't there for me. So, needless to say, I know this is getting a little long-winded and you want to see what they sent. I want to see what they sent too. But yeah, I guess the end all be all for that, or the point I'm trying to make with that long-winded story is that Rocksbox is not the one. From a subscription reviewer standpoint, Rocksbox is not the one you want to get involved with. They are that creepy ex that you break up with them and they're like, oh, we're still together though, right? We're still together though, right? That's how Rocksbox is. So unless you want to get yourself into a situation where they have your credit card information and they're charging your card and putting holds on your card, which they did to me that first time, like taking money back and they took $25 out of my credit card maybe 3 times and then put it back, but when I looked at my statement, I was like, this company's like a crazy ex, like schizophrenic. I mean, I don't know what's going on. So yes, I do not suggest. One of my friends, the one that suggested it to me, Rocksbox, she has a subscription. She wants to buy the first month that she ordered, which the first month she ordered is really cute, and that's why I got into it. But they're charging her because she hasn't had time, or for whatever reason has not gone on there and said, hey, I want to buy this. They are charging her rental fees. Rental fees. Can you believe that? Like, this subscription is, I'm telling you, it's buckle select all over again. I'm telling you, you guys watch out, because she was gonna buy it and she didn't send it back, so they're charging her rental fees. I'm like, are you serious? So they're gonna charge you 100 something for the set, and they're charging you rental on top of that? What, where? Like, what is happening? So, yeah, buyers beware of this subscription box and how very bipolar and schizophrenic they are. So, crazy ex subscription. But anyway, we're gonna see what they sent. Probably not gonna keep anything because, as I said, they are very happy to charge a card. But and we're gonna check it out though. Okay, so as you've seen before, the packaging is really cute. I'll give them that. The devil in cute packaging. It's like a cat that scratches you. It's like, oh, so cute. Ah, yeah, that's what the subscription is like. It's very deceptive with how nice and cute, and look at that, and then it just bites you in the butt. That's how I feel about the subscription. Okay. Purchasing in peace, returning. So we've already gone over that, the paperwork. They tell you the care card, how to take care of it. They tell you how to do the subscription. Lies. Read the fine print, people. Read the fine print. And okay, so it showed me what they sent. So yeah, it's everything that they had sent me in the wish list email that I basically disregarded. And I was like, oh no, I've already canceled. And then they're like, no, we're sending it. So let's check it out in person. I feel like they probably sent me a bunch of micro stuff again, like a bunch of little tiny jewelries that are for babies. Do you guys feel like that? I feel like they did. Oh, here we go. And I'm already laughing because I'm like, oh, look, more tiny jewelries. Can the camera even see it? Well, so those are some rings, which would be cute. Let me take it out the bag. Maybe you can see it better. But if you wait, get out your magnifying glasses, my friends, because your spectacles, because these are some tiny ones. So I'm gonna try these on for y'all, and kind of give you an idea of how tiny we're looking at here. That's really cute, but can you see it yet? Cute, but okay, to give you an idea, that's a normal size ring I'm wearing on the other finger. By the way, I cussed in the house. By the way, this is not an engagement ring. I've been asked this like 100 times. No, this is a clear quartz. This is for its energy, not for anything else. I bought it for myself. Okay, calm down. But can you see against a normal size ring how tiny these are? What is it with them, like tiny things? Like, do y'all think I'm a small person or something? Like, why are you doing this to me? Do you think a baby, like, had a credit card and signed up for the subscription company? Like, what do you people think of me? Gosh, I want to like Rocksbox and they just keep making me mad. Kate Spade. So, oh gosh, it's feeling like a little mini. So cute in the picture, but I feel like they sent me another mini. Okay, I'm a big fan of Kate Spade. Again, I feel like Rocksbox would find a way to mess that up. Oh God, they did. They did. You guys, I'm so sad. It's a tiny, can you see it? No, you probably can't see it. Oh God, I'm gonna have to take it out the wrapper. Why y'all make me do this? I'm like laughing because this is just ridiculous. Like, did I put somewhere in my profile, I love tiny things? Like, did I write in the notes, I love tiny jewelry? Can you see it? Tiny little lips, like against my skin. Like, you see, I'm wearing a normal sized, you see that tiny little pink, tiny thing against a normal sized necklace. Like baby jewelry. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, you guys. Like, them and the micro joy. I'm laughing because, yes, y'all are insulting. You are insulting. Forget you, Rocksbox. I can't stand you. We're never doing this again. This is like a buckle select. I swear, this is the buckle select nightmare of May 2019. I forget what month it was, but oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, it's Kate Spade, by the way, since you're like, I'm droning on and completely ignoring what we're doing here. It's normal sized earrings. Okay, as you can see, I'm wearing very large earrings. Well, maybe you can see. And these are relatively normal size compared to that. Actually, these are kind of beautiful. I can't be getting attached because I hate Rocksbox and I don't want to support them in any way. With their tiny little jewelries they send me. Somewhere along the line I messed up. I messed up on my profile, you guys. And somewhere along the line I must have hit something that was the equivalent of tiny jewelry. That's what my friend told me anyway. She's like, you must have put that in your profile. And I'm like, where? Beware. Where? But, okay. So this is like, besides that one bracelet I got last time Kendra's got, this is like the most normal sized item they've sent so far. And, oh gosh, I'm liking it. I'm just going to try to wear it like I did last time for a couple days and then give it back. But I really do like that. Ugh, I don't like anything from them. No. Go away. Never come back. And of course the ones I like are $58. Of course it is. So, including my credit. Oh my god. So, remember how I said last month was $115? This month, if I bought the whole box, would be $140 after discounts. Like, are you serious? If I were to use the monthly credit, the original credit to buy the Kate Spade, the ones I showed you that I liked, the earrings, it would be like 30 something, which isn't too bad, but I feel like I told y'all I'm just being stubborn about it now and having, you know, pride and being like, no, I don't want to support y'all at all. So just want to send your junk back. Take it back. Throws it off the table. Yeah, basically that's what I wanted. Take this whole thing and be like, dump it on the floor. But that's $150 worth of merchandise here, so let's not throw it on the floor. Of tiny $140 worth of tiny little merchandise. Like, come here. Okay, so come here. I'm being goofy tonight. Sorry, you guys. This is me being normal. I'm being a little more normal than usual, and I'm actually pretty goofy. But this whole situation just has me feeling a little crazy, so that's why I'm acting a little goofy. I gotta show you this again. Look, like against my pinky. Like, it's the size of my pinky, you guys. Literally, this is a $60 pendant necklace that is the size of my pinky. This would be adorable if it was like adult sized, you know, rather than for, you know, a 5-year-old child. I can't believe it. I don't understand where I messed up, but my friend said that along the way I must have wrote somewhere on my profile that I like tiny jewelry. So that's all they want to send me now. Oh, I'm so sad. So, yeah, so the conclusion of this whole Rocksbox fiasco is that be very careful. And I had this feeling when I signed up, I was like, you know what, I shouldn't give them my credit card information. I'm very uncomfortable with these rental type stylist pick and then you pay as you buy type subscriptions. I prefer to just pay something up front, flat fee up front. You send me the box. I don't have to worry about sending crap back. I don't have to worry about things getting lost in the mail. I'm not trying to be liable for $140 worth of micro jewelry, okay? Polly Pocket jewelry, okay? So I'm gonna send them they're gonna send me a $140 bill if their little Polly Pocket jewelry gets lost in the mail. I'm not comfortable with that. So yeah, Rocksbox, you've done it again. So the conclusion is I do not recommend Rocksbox in any shape, fashion, or form. They do have some cute pieces. I don't recommend you get yourself into a deal with the devil just to get those cute pieces, honestly. I'm a huge online shopper. My suggestion is if you really love the kind of jewelry they send, just get it online or honestly try a different subscription company. I believe I'm getting sent Bohemia Box. Probably going to do that one next week. It should be here maybe by this weekend, but I want to do it next week for August. Very excited about it. Bohemia, I believe it's Bohemian Jewelry. I think it's what they're sending me. I'm very excited about it. Things like that. Partners Western Company. You remember I did a review on the earrings for them. It was, they were great. I loved it. They did flat fee. They sent me 2 pieces. Got to keep them. Didn't have to worry about returns or anything. And for 20, 30 bucks, they were great. I love them. I wear them all the time at work. So my suggestion is if you want to try them, they do have designer pieces. As you can see, Kate Spade. Last time they had a Kendra Scott piece, some other designers. I don't suggest getting in the deal with the devil just to get those designer pieces from a subscription box, honestly. Subscription is all about surprise, I feel like, and trying new things. So if you want to try that, I would suggest just going to Kate Spade or online and just getting the pieces from the store rather than getting into a subscription for it. My thing is with subscriptions, I do it for the unique experience and to get something I wouldn't otherwise find when I'm shopping, because I am a professional shopper. So anyway, that's my review of it. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe if you love me. Okay, good night.